A woman who suffers from Lyme disease is warning you to take the small pest seriously. Each year, 300,000 people are diagnosed with Lyme disease, but that number could be higher, according to those living with the non-curable disease.
This month is Lyme Disease Awareness Month, and Valley News Team's Ashley Bishop explains how Lyme disease can be much more than just the typical bullseye rash.
Can you smile?
Here we go.
I can't protect my son from everything in this world.
New mother Hope Schmidt suffers from Lyme disease and worries her son will catch it too. She was diagnosed 3 years ago after several misdiagnoses, but thinks she got it when she was in middle school.
I don't recall ever being bit by a tick. There was never a rash on me. I did grow up in rural Minnesota, so that is something to consider, but I never even thought of it.
She says her symptoms started with joint pain, and Lyme wasn't something her doctors considered. She was eventually tested.
Hardest parts of this disease is that you don't look sick. It's invisible.
Carried by ticks, Lyme disease is a bacterial infection that can affect any organ of the body, including the brain and nervous system.
It can creep up on you instead of just affect you right away.
Tracy Holwagner runs the FM Lyme Disease Support Group. She too did not have the rash or typical signs, and it took years to pinpoint Lyme disease. Her first Lyme test came back negative. There are over 100 strains of the Lyme disease.
I would encourage everybody to do more than one Lyme test. Not everything is going to be Lyme disease, but you have to be your own advocate for health.
Both women are now getting treatment and trying to take back their lives. Holwagner says many people in their support groups have similar stories about being misdiagnosed. Smith says she won't be afraid of the outdoors, but does plan to use preventative steps for her family.
And it terrifies me that a tick the size of a poppy seed could get in his head or in his hair and bite him. We never know it until he got sick.
The longer the tick stays attached, the more likely it will transmit the Lyme into your bloodstream. Ashley Bishop, Valley News Live.
The Lyme Disease Support Groups meet tonight. The group does and holds meetings each month. If you want more information about Lyme disease or the group, click on this story at valleynewslive.com.